welcome to Christine's Mostly Keto Kitchen. This is video number 5. So today I want to tell you a little bit about what happens when you are carb intolerant, but you eat too many carbs. So recall from video 4 that diabetes is when there's too much glucose in your bloodstream. And so I've got a picture over here showing high blood glucose, and here are the glucose molecules in the blood. And under normal circumstances, the glucose would enter into cells and it would provide the cells with some energy. However, if you are insulin resistant, then the glucose is unable to enter into the cells. So what happens to all of that glucose? Well, the glucoses will eventually make their way over to the liver, and in a process that is not dependent upon insulin, the glucose will enter into the liver. And in the liver, the glucose molecule can have some different fates, one of which could go to create your glycogen stores. But if you've already been eating a lot of carbs and maybe not exercising so much, you've got as much glycogen as you possibly could have. You're at the maximum amount and you can't make any more. So the glucose then gets broken down to acetyl-CoA. And so that's what we have here. And that is a process called glycolysis. And you might have heard that from your biology classes. So glycolysis means glucose split. So this actually gets split in half, and then one of the carbons disappears, and then you turn it into what has 2 carbons here, and that's your acetyl-CoA. Acetyl-CoA, that might ring a bell because I've talked about it in some of the other videos. Fatty acids can get broken down into acetyl-CoA, and similarly, acetyl-CoA is what is the building block for the ketone bodies. So acetyl-CoA pretty much is at the center of so many different metabolic pathways. So in the liver, the acetyl-CoA that gets made from the glucose can then be turned into a fatty acid. So it's that reverse of that first reaction that I was telling you about. So the fatty acids can then create a triglyceride here. So remember, that's sort of this E-shaped looking molecule. And the triglyceride will enter into the blood, and eventually it makes its way to your fat cells. And so there you have it. That's how you go from excess glucose in your blood to getting fatter. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.